the faithful United supporters turn up in numbers that are the envy of every club in the league. Among today's throng, your commentator, John Watson.
The first chance for a nationwide audience to witness the team which has led the First Division for the entire 5 months of the season so far. Manchester United won their first 10 games, were unbeaten in their first 15, and although their lead has been cut from 10 points to 5, they've been watched here by average crowds of over 48,000. There's a newish face in the ranks, with Colin Gibson having been signed from Aston Villa in November. He's scored 3 goals in the last 7 matches, and his midfield role will be more central today with the return to the side of Jesper Olsen. He replaces Clayton Blackmore, that's the only change. 20-year-old Billy Garton continues in defence, although Paul McGrath should be fit for next week's cup tie at Sunderland, and it's expected that Danish international fullback John Severbeck will be here in 2 weeks' time. Forest's long injury list grows. They bring in 18-year-old Gary Fleming at right back because Ian Butterworth is ill. They've lost Gary Birtles with a groin strain, so Johnny Method switches to centre-back, and there's a return at number 7 for 19-year-old Franz Carr, who put in some exciting performances on the wing before Christmas. Referee this afternoon, John Key from Rotherham. His 2 linesmen are Arthur Adams of Southport and Phil Wright of Northwich. Rain has been falling in Manchester most of the day, and it's still coming down at kickoff. Forest playing in a change strip of all yellow from right to left, and Franz Carr already testing out Arthur Orbiston and getting away from him. Here comes Webb. Played back inside for Fleming, the right back. Walker on Hughes. Whiteside didn't take the kick from the right place. John Key from Rotherham. Strachan into Whiteside. Play on to the referee. Garton with the cross. Stapleton's coming in, and he got away from Method into an unchallenged position, but it just floated over him. It was quite nicely set up, that. Billy Garton involved, and Stapleton got away from his marker. That's Davenport. Out to Carr. That's going to be quite a tussle, Carr and Orbiston. And Clough, the manager's son, but the referee had already given handball. Gordon Strachan. Kidman. Offside. Franz Carr came from Blackburn Rovers, where he didn't get into the first team. This is Davenport. Now it's Williams and Walsh. And they're trying to stay onside here. Moran. Olsen. Strachan. And the referee had already penalised Ian Bowyer for the first challenge before Brett Williams came in on Jesper Olsen. So, a free kick to Manchester United. Aimed towards Whiteside, it came off Bowyer, and then Walker to Williams. Garton, Bowyer, Clough, Davenport, this is 2 against 2. In fact, Forest have got an extra man now. Good running in the middle by Webb here. It's Carr on the ball. Away from Alveston. Davenport couldn't collect, and Clough with the shot. Carr again giving Manchester United something to think about, but the move from which Clough finally had the shot began with Manchester United getting outnumbered when their own movement broke down. It's a well-known Brian Clough tactic, that has been down the years. Here's John Gidman. Whiteside's made a run down the right to pick up Strachan's pass. Des Walker took in, Whiteside kicked back a little. And the Forest players have come across because the referee is going to talk first to Walker, who did perpetrate the initial challenge. Whiteside shifting his position in there, trying to shake them off. And he did, and there was a deflection on the header, and they got away with it, Forest, for now. And Garton puts it in, and Sutton has to save, almost at full stretch. And it's still in play. Jesper Olsen. Hughes, no, it's Method. Well played by Webb. Here's Williams. And now it's Walsh. He's got Davenport, Clough, Webb and Bowyer in the centre. And Carr's coming in now on Bailey. Quarter of an hour left in the first half. No score. Here's Kidman. And now Strachan. It began to open up for him there. Olsen's on the far side. Gibson's arriving now. Well, Manchester United will want to make something of this spell. Carr, Webb, Davenport. Oh, and a chance for Walsh, and a goal. Hesitation in the Manchester United defence, and Colin Walsh takes advantage a minute before half-time. They only had themselves to blame. The danger didn't seem to be there until that hesitation allowed Walsh to drive his shot beyond Bailey. There didn't seem to be a slight appeal on Bailey's part, as if he thought there might have been a case of hands, but it's a goal to Forest. And we're now coming up to half-time. This is Clough. Offside flag was up there. Nottingham Forest, in typical fashion, have stolen a goal on the break after resisting everything that Manchester United could push at them at the other end, and that's how it is at half-time. The goal coming really out of a mistake by Colin Gibson, who'd gone back into the penalty area and didn't get the ball away properly, and the other Colin, wearing number 11, Colin Walsh, finished it nicely for what is in fact his third goal in consecutive games. Half-time, Manchester United 0, Nottingham Forest 1. This could be a most important 45 minutes now in Manchester United's season. They may feel there was a touch of hands about the Walsh goal, but that's history now. They're one down on a day when most of the other championship contenders were winning at half-time elsewhere. Lots been said about the absence of Brian Robson, but one ought to say that Nottingham Forest are without a number of first-choice players, especially in defence, and have coped admirably in their absence so far. Whiteside. Johnny Method has looked pretty calm in that centre-half position. Forward by Whiteside, and here's Gibson. He found some space there, and Brett Williams brought him down. Penalty in the first minute of the second half. Brett Williams on Colin Gibson. Well, Gibson will feel an awful lot better about the Forest goal if this goes in at the other end. Johnny Method is debating the decision because Forest obviously felt Williams went for the ball. But Manchester United get their fair share of penalties in home games. And it's going to be a question of whether Jesper Olsen can take the responsibility here. And he can. They changed the penalty taker. Whiteside missed the last one against Arsenal, and Olsen obliged today. The equaliser comes at a very, very good time for the Championship leaders and their supporters. That's really brought the game to the boil now. If there was debate about the legality of Walsh's goal, Forest in turn may contest the penalty award, but it would make it even anyway now. Hughes trying to hold off Des Walker, who stuck to him well. Forward by Strachan to Hughes. Kidman's up on the overlap. Strachan is back inside now here. Driven wide, Jesper Olsen. Inside for Alveston, and a deflection. Brilliant save by the goalkeeper, and Williams was a bit lucky. He almost got sucked in as Hughes came in. And Manchester United suddenly get their game going. But Steve Sutton in goal there produced a gymnastic twist because there was a deflection on that, and that's the second time he's made that kind of save. Stapleton, Gibson, Hughes to his right, Olsen to his left here. Well, that was Fleming on Olsen, corner this time. Referee turning down appeals for a second penalty. And there's Stapleton. Garton came in behind him, but they're certainly packing that near post. Here's Bowyer. Offside. Walsh. Moran and Garton. Hughes to Strachan. Method's clearance, but Nottingham Forest got quite a lot of defending to do yet. Kidman to Whiteside. Stapleton. Strachan. Good cross, and a chance for Olsen! Manchester United take the lead after 67 minutes, and Jesper Olsen gets his second goal of the match to mark his return to the first team. It was made by Strachan, the other diminutive forward on the right, who got the cross in. It went beyond the crowd of players in the centre, and Olsen finished that in style. So, Manchester United come from behind to take the lead. So Olsen is now on a hat-trick. And this is Kidman. Strachan. Well, he's been accused of inconsistency since coming over here, Jesper Olsen, but he certainly made his mark today. Davenport. He got away to Davenport, and Garton's tackle, and no penalty. The Forest supporters behind the goal appealing, so did one or two players there, as Davenport initially got away from Kevin Moran. It was Garton that came in with the second challenge. Davenport went down, and Forest were hopeful of a penalty at that end, which didn't come. So the score remains 2-1, and Manchester United breathe again. Olsen. Strachan. It's Walker who intercepted. Davenport. And that looked as if there might have been an offside there, but the flag isn't up and Walsh is through. And against the post and in. Nottingham Forest pull it back to 2-2 after 82 minutes. Brian Clough off the bench with delight, and Colin Walsh got away with the defence seriously undermanned on that flank and finished with a cross shot which went in off the post. So Walsh gets his second of the match, and Manchester United find themselves in danger of dropping points. Only 8 minutes left, and the score now 2 apiece. So, in a sense, they're starting all over again. But it reflects what a dangerous side Nottingham Forest are on the break, and how they've refused to get completely played out of this match, even when they went behind. So the Nottingham Forest supporters have an equalizer to celebrate. Hughes. Olsen. And Whiteside's lost it. And Davenport away, with Clough making a determined run to his left through the centre. Carr up on this side. Still Davenport. And still United don't clear it. Webb. And Garton has to concede. Well, these are anxious moments for Manchester United supporters. Played into Webb. Awkward. And Clough was at the far post, and it's 3-2. Nigel Clough may have given his father and his team a win bonus here. The corner was played in short to Webb, and when the ball was recrossed, Clough was at the far post to nod a goal, which makes it 3-2 to Nottingham Forest. And Manchester United fans won't need reminding that in the match we televised between the two sides last season, Forest won with a last-minute goal to take it to 3-2, and it may have happened again. Colin Walsh got 2 goals for Nottingham Forest. Jesper Olsen scored 2 for Manchester United. But it was the last-minute winner by Nigel Clough. But Manchester United have reason to feel hugely disappointed when you think that they were 2-1 ahead and conceded, from their point of view, 2 bad goals.